All right, so this is the post that I posted earlier in my story, and I was a bit shocked by all the results that came through. Like, majority of you, the nation, would actually want to kill your ego. And I'm just like, why? Like, why? There is literally no need on the human planet to kill your ego, right? There is a saying, kill your egos or it will kill your enemies. And that's something I've posted back in 2016, 17. No, just no, right? So here's the thing with your ego. We all have it and it's a part of us. But why would we ever want to kill a part that is inside of us, right? We all have the goods and the bads. It's a part of us. The whole goal of it is to actually let go of judgment and to realize that we just are, you know, just being. Not good, not bad, just being. That's the first step. But now when it comes to our ego, I feel like a lot of people have this like anger towards it. Like, oh, why am I being arrogant? Like, why do I want to be in the middle point, whatever? Like, why do I want all this focus on me? Like, that's fine. If that makes you happy, like, why shouldn't you have it, right? I truly believe that our ego is there to be discovered and tamed in a beautiful way. It's like a dance, right? We get to dance with our ego. It's not about killing it, because then we kill a part of us. And our ego wants to be fed. It's a normal part of our human being, right? It's a normal desire that we have. It is inside of us. Now, the goal is to understand, okay, what does my ego actually want? And how do we find this out? By observing ourselves, right? So in social situations, like, how do I react? Like, do I get jealous? Do I want to be in the middle point, whatever? Also, when you're alone, like actually sitting in silence and observing yourselves, your desires. Also, one beautiful exercise, like watching in the mirror, just like for an hour. I've done this many times in my life. I just sat in front of a mirror and I looked into it for a very long time. And let me tell you, it's very beautiful because you discover yourself more and more. You get to understand yourself. Like, for example, I know I have beautiful eyes and I can say it with full conviction. Why? Because I've looked inside of my eyes for many, many times and I know, okay, well, I have beautiful eyes. And I can use this to my advantage or to my disadvantage, right? But by knowing myself, I get to choose how I interpret the things. By knowing that I have beautiful eyes, I can, for example, if I encounter a possible partner, a woman, I can use my eyes. You know, I can find confidence in my eyes. And it's the same thing with your ego. It's about figuring out, okay, what does my ego want? And then using it to your advantage. So let me give you a quick list of hacks and strategies on how you can actually better observe your own ego. So first of all is you get to learn to actually feel. Learn how to feel. I know it sounds easy, but most people can't even they're not aware of their emotions. So here's a quick hack that my videographer Max shared with me. Hast du mir gehört? Yeah, no? Okay. So here's a quick hack that my videographer Max shared with me, right? So if you're being asked, hey, how are you? Instead of just saying good, like you always say, like actually take a moment and think about, or don't think about, feel how you feel. Right? So instead of saying I'm feeling good, you can say, for example, I'm feeling fantastic, or I'm feeling stressed, or I'm feeling amazing, I'm feeling whatever, right? So actually get to feel your emotions, because by feeling, if you create a sense of, hey, this is my emotion right now, you also get a better feeling of, hey, this is ego speaking right now. This is sadness speaking right now. This is my love speaking right now, okay? So feeling. Another big hack on like learning how to feel, the second one, is take a pause, right? So for me, I stopped using social media for like 6 weeks. I think it was 6 weeks, no longer than that, right? A few months, 2, 3 months, 3 months, something like that. Like I didn't post anything because we're out here like posting, doing, instead of just like observing ourselves. And also like getting in the bird's eye view, like getting out of the whole thing and taking a look at ourselves. What really, like, how are we? Like looking back at everything to observe, how did I act in this situation? How did I act in that situation? Like reflecting, and sometimes even taking a longer time. For me, my time off of social media was like the best time I could have possibly done. You know, that was true self-love. Then the third point is feedback, but feedback by the right people. So what I do is I occasionally ask my very good and trusted friends, like, hey, how did this come across? What was your feeling? They cannot answer for you if you used ego or not, but they can explain to you how it came across so that you can better understand yourself, right? So it's like a data point that you collect. So you ask your friend, hey, I said this and this. Did it come across this and this way? You know, because sometimes we're not aware and our subconscious might have acted. And if you feel like, maybe there was ego in it, just ask a friend that we actually really trust, you know, and they might give us an answer on that. So those are 3 quick hacks on how you can better feel and also feel your ego and observe it. Here's a differentiation. Like, most people get controlled by their ego, but the whole goal is to control your ego. Okay? So you control the ego, not the ego controls you. And that's a healthy relationship. That's holistic. That's a beautiful dance. And this is when life becomes beautiful because we don't have to suppress something inside of us, right? Every suppressed emotion is energy that wants to be let out, right? It's like water, like a river. If you stop a river, there's just more and more pressure. And at one point, all the water wants to just like release and flow. So it's the same thing inside of us. If we suppress anything or we just like make it stop, then there's this tension inside of us that does not allow to live us as our higher selves. So therefore, become friends with your ego, dance with it, play with it, have fun, you know, and also feed your ego in a healthy way. All right, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to subscribe. As you can tell, we're posting a lot. We're enjoying this. The whole team is out here putting in a lot of hard work. So give them a thumbs up if you're a part of the nation. Also activate the bell, and I will see you all, as you know, in the next one. Thank you. I know you're sad the video's over, but I got good news for you. We got 2 more. So you can either watch this one, which is pretty much awesome, or you can watch this one, which is pretty much amazing. So you got to choose between amazing or awesome, amazing or awesome, amazing or awesome. I mean, just watch both and enjoy.